This is Twit.
You're watching This Week in Tech, brought to you this week by my personal choice for VPNs. People are always asking me, A, should I have a VPN? And then B, which VPN should I get? Yes, you should have a VPN. Maybe don't use it always, but there are times when you need it. I'll be honest, when we wanted to test to see if TikTok really was gone for good, we fired up ExpressVPN and went to a few different countries to see if we could get it. A few decades ago, private citizens used to be private. Not anymore. What's changed? The internet. Think about everything you do on your phone or your computer, all the things you browsed, you've searched for, you've watched, all the tweets. Now imagine all that data being crawled, collected, aggregated by data brokers. It is into a permanent public record, your record. With your name right there on it, having your private life exposed for others to see what was once something only celebrities worried about, but in an era where everyone is online, everyone is now a public figure, and the law does not protect you. You got to protect yourself. That's why if you want to keep your data private, when you go online, you got to do what I do, which you got to turn to ExpressVPN. It's one of the easiest ways for data brokers to track you is through your device's unique IP address. Because as soon as you're online, right, that's your identifier. And it can be correlated to all the other information they have about you. So not only do they get information about your location, they can match it up. With ExpressVPN, your IP address is not yours. It's theirs. It's not just something only you use. It's something a whole bunch of other people use, which makes it much more difficult for data brokers to monitor, track, and monetize your private online activity. It's incognito mode doesn't do it. ExpressVPN does. I love ExpressVPN because they care so much about your privacy. They do two things very important. And by the way, Bleeping Computer had a really nice write-up on this a few months ago. They run the trusted server. So when you fire up the ExpressVPN, it launches a server wherever you choose, and it fires up that server on their computer in those countries in RAM sandbox. It can't write to the hard drive. It's just out there in RAM. As soon as you close the connection, it goes away and all traces of your visit disappear. And that's been audited by a third party. We know it does what it says it's going to do. They wrote this trusted server specifically to do that. They do one more thing. They run on a custom Debian distribution, which wipes the drive every morning. Every morning they reboot, everything's gone. There's no trace of your use of ExpressVPN. In fact, if you really want to protect your privacy, you can pay them with crypto. And really then there is no way to trace anything you do online back to you. Why is ExpressVPN the best VPN? Of course, it protects your security as well by encrypting your network traffic. So even if you're on the same network in a coffee shop, a hotel with a bad guy, they can't see you. They can't see what you're doing. ExpressVPN has apps for your iPhone, your Android device, your laptop, Windows. It even has, they sell them. They're very good. It'll run on servers on your routers. So you can protect your whole house. And the thing is, it's not I'll be honest, it's not a free VPN. It's not expensive. It's less than $7 a month. I think even less than that. But that money is important because it supports them in doing everything they need to do to keep you safe, including rotating the IP addresses, creating those server technologies you just heard about, and providing enough bandwidth to each server so you can put it on your whole house and nobody's going to say, hey, what happened to the internet? It's slowed down. It's fast. It supports HD video, which is another nice reason to have it. ExpressVPN's easy to use. You tap one button to turn it on and you're protected. Put it on your router. The whole family be protected. I'm telling you, we use it anytime we want to get online and not be seen. Protect your online privacy today by visiting expressvpn.com/twit, the only VPN I use and recommend, expressvpn.com/twit. I've had an account with them for a decade now, I think. You'll get an extra 4 months free when you buy a 2-year package at expressvpn.com/twit. That brings the price down to well below $7 a month. I think that's look, don't use a free VPN, because if you're not paying for it, Well, then you are paying for it in a weird way. They're selling your information off, not ExpressVPN. The best, expressvpn.com/twit. We thank them so much for their support of This Week in Tech. You support us too when you go to expressvpn.com/twit.